Hi all, my name is Paul Murph. I'm a web developer and software engineer here in Utah. How y'all doing? And what I want to do today is show you how to import data from Excel or numbers in Apple to SQL. Now, if you Google this, whoops, here's my Google. Um, Basically, I Googled Excel sheet to SQL. Now, I actually had a hard time finding the right tool to do what I wanted to do. And so I'm going to share with everyone the right way to do this, the easy way. Now, if you click here, the first hit, there's 3 million hits. This one says, oh, look, hey, look, we're from the 1990s, and so I don't want to listen to you at all. So don't worry about that one. And the next one says, how can I import data from MySQL? Okay, this looks promising. And here, this is from 2017, and it's 4 minutes to read. Start the SQL server. Okay, so there's a wizard. So I went through here, and it kind of got complicated with this bin stuff, DTS bin. There's a whole wizard here. So if you go down here, you get in here and you have to go to the next page and learn how to walk through this wizard basically. And it seems pretty simple. It looked simple. I just had a lot of trouble getting it to work. So what I'm going to show you is just 2 or 3 steps here. Make sure the file is nicely ordered, then save as a CSV file. I'll show you what that means. So basically, I apologize, I'm new to a Mac. I really do apologize. Okay, so this here is a table that I built while cloning Toyota.com. I just scraped their website, yada, 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 making a website here. And so I've got the year, model, price. So this is how your table has to be. Have a name for the columns, and then your items nicely placed in each cell here. So what you want to do is go ahead and save the file, and in Excel you would just save as and then CSV file, and here you do export here. So export CSV, and then you go ahead and save it. I've already done this, so I'll just override what I did. Export. Do you want to replace it? Yes. So I've just saved this file as a CSV file. Now all you have to do is go over this tool. It's at www.convertcsv.com, and I've clicked on this link here, CSV to SQL, right there. Now again, look at all these other ways you could use this tool. It's a very easy tool to use. It's free, and I was just amazed when I found this tool because it gives you the flexibility that you don't have to use MySQL, you don't have to use Windows stuff, anything. Any SQL statements that are, again, for as far as I know, Postgres SQL, this will work for. So you start here, you go ahead and select a file, scroll down to my vehicles here, and open that up. Okay, so we've got the data here. Now, you'll notice there's those empty commas down there. That's because that table is not really cleaned up well enough. So what you can do is just delete all those out. Basically, I should have deleted those. I had some other data in there before, so that's why those were there. Those won't be there if you just build a fresh table without populating those cells. You can clear it here if you want to start over. You scroll down. You can even do a URL if you want. There's some input options here, and you can mess with those, backslashes, whatever you want. Choose output options. Now here's the interesting part. Kind of took me a little work to get used to this. This is basically your column, and these are little options that you have. So this is required. Is this a required one here? And then do you want to trim it? Do you want to use null for empty fields? Do you want to even include that into your table? You can just select it and it will take it right out of there. This right here is the max size. So for me, I went ahead and put 255 in all of these because I don't know how big, how long each of those strings will be. So you can do whatever you want there. Integer, varchar here, select what type of data it is, and you're done. So that's it. You just tell your table what to be there. You can name the table right there, schema table or view name. And then you go down here, some other options here for inserts, merging, so forth. But really, if you just want to get right to it, you jump down here and you've got your statements. You create table statement. Now you can uncheck that if you don't need a create table. But then you have that create table statement there, and then you have your table here. So it's got a nice, big selection of data here. There's all my data. A nice commas. It put all the commas in there for me. Uh, you know, it's got the strings with quotes on them and everything. So you can do right here, you save right here, save your result, just save it. That's the name, .sql, download result. There it is. I've already done this once before, you can see. And just open that up. And look at that. You've got yourself a big old fresh, nice statement. You can copy and paste that into any SQL. I used Elephant SQL, so I just pasted that right into Elephant SQL. And there was my table, done and done.